what's up? You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. It's whatever. But now it's like, no. Uh, you have to not be emotional where people are like, as a man, you have to uh be a rock. You have to be fucking solid, bro. Like, cause people there's gonna be people when you're at your job, you know, that don't care about your struggle, that don't care about your if you eat tomorrow, you know, and they gonna test you. And it's not them testing you, it's just the way people treat people. Canadian Bro TV said, "Don't waste your energy on foolishness. Just get your money up. All these beefs and all that, just ignore it." Facts. You better be ignoring it. Oh yeah. Uh, that's where I'm gonna get into that. Canadian Bro said he's looking for land to get out of the matrix. And yes, I was gonna get into that. Travel, 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 but you have to get a piece of land or a home that's sitting on land. So if you get a home that's sitting on land, or you get land, then you can choose to. A lot of guys choose to, like Canadian Bro. A lot of the guys choosing to not live in the matrix, and shit. And they grow their own food, like fruits. You could grow fruits, potatoes, peppers. Owning land is good if you want to be rich, but that's another thing. A lot of American black men are not getting rich. So I really want to read all the comments, but I think this message that I'm trying to tell is important, and I think that a lot of people need to hear this. So if you guys want your comments, I'm gonna turn the chat to super chat only. Uh, Super chat and members. Yeah. I'm gonna turn the chats to super chats and members because uh uh yeah, we are gonna have a video where when I go live, we're just gonna go in and and throw shots back and forth. But you know, like I was saying, a lot of American black men are highly emotional. Like, don't just think that these are street dudes. These street dudes are emotional. That's why it be so many killings in places like Chicago. That's why it be so many killings in places like Memphis. That's Houston. Guys are walking around in their feelings. Like, you be wondering why you can't have nothing nice around your own people most of the time. And if you do have something nice, you better be respected. Because if you're not respected, then somebody's gonna get your shit. They're gonna take your shit, and that's the dysfunction that I'm talking about. UK. That's why you remember in the beginning of the video, I said that it's easy to do the right things, but a lot of American black men, they're they're not choosing to do the right things. I mean, and then if they are choosing to do the right things, like they might be on the right path, but you have to be whole. You have to be extremely whole to do the right thing. So that means like you could be doing the right thing but be emotional. Like it was a time where I had to, since I was half raised with my mom and she was single, and then I was like 25% raised by my father, so I had to, it was certain times where I found myself getting emotional and shit. This dude looking at me funny and shit. It's easy, when we're feeling bad, you know what I'm saying? A lot of guys be poor, bro. A lot of black dudes be poor and struggling. Like no count, bro. Don't even count. It's a small percentage of black man in this country who is choosing to do the right thing. Small percentage. The rest of us, you know, we're trying to live. We're trying to better ourselves. You know, we're trying to build credit. You know, we're trying to get a raise on the job. So you can have more money to invest. You know what I'm saying? That's why I push them. A lot of guys don't want to work these jobs, and they talking about it slavery and shit. Well, you got to start somewhere. you know. And if you're doing the right thing, 9 times out of 10, you're gonna start with a job, or you just got a fire ass landscaping lawnmower. You got a lawnmower that makes you cash, you know. Um, that's what we need to be into. But another thing I've been talking about is this stunt culture. Stunt culture. um um where it was a time period where rappers were coming out with songs, Lil Wayne stunting like my daddy. Stunting the form, and for everybody who don't know what stunting is the form of having something, or having something of that people consider as value, you know, and you ride by and they're sad because they're in poverty, they're emotional, and you come by, you like you ain't, and you stunting. You got you a nice Hellcat, you got you a nice track hawk, you in a Lambo, shit, fucking you in a fucking Lambo. And the stunt culture is really didn't is not helping. It didn't help us at all, because now, instead of people just saying that, hey, you can be poor one day and then rich the next day. So that means that I can wear some beat up ass shoes at school and not worry about getting clowned by my fellow human beings. Like like I remember in high school, in Memphis, like all of us was poor. We're from Memphis, what I'm saying? All of us were poor. It was gangs, you know, drugs, guns, uh and yeah, we used to talk about each other. Like, oh, you got them beat up shoes, and we used to, what I'm saying? Oh, I'm like, boy, you dirty as hell. You smell. You this, you that. But not knowing that you can be poor and then be successful the next day. You hear me? You can. Let me say that again. You can be poor the first day and successful the next day. Um, um, and you don't have to make the wrong decisions to get there. Absolutely not. So a lot of us, you see, I be having my haters come through and don't even like the video. We be having a lot of times we be walking around feeling some type of way, like feeling like you'll never have nothing. You know, you'll never have nothing because you're sharing all your info. You're around the wrong people. Like, it's better to be by yourself than to be around the wrong people.